Hey guys, this is the fourth and final video for your assignment as I am gone for today. This is worksheet number 4 that you've received from me. This is solving systems of inequalities. As you can see, the directions say sketch the solution to each system of inequalities, and we're going to look at number 1 here. These have two inequalities that we're going to graph, but we need to talk about two things. There are two types of lines. One, we have a solid line, and that is shown by the less than or greater than symbol and less than or equal to symbol and the greater than or equal to symbol. We also have the dashed line, which is signified by the less than and greater than symbols. So in this problem here, we're going to look at the first equation, which is inequality, which is y is less than or equal to negative x minus 2. First thing you need to do is find the slope, and the slope is negative 1 over 1. You also need to find the y-intercept, and the y-intercept is negative 2. So we're going to graph this guy first. So I'm going to go down to negative 2 on the y-axis, and I'm going to use the slope to graph the line. Down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, and then down 1, right 1. And remember, to go backwards, you're going to go up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1. And you can see the pattern as it's growing. Make your solid line because it is less than or equal to. And there it is. Now we're going to graph the second inequality. To do this, we're going to again look at the slope, and the slope of this guy is negative 5 over 1. The y-intercept is 2. Okay, we're going to plot it at 2 on the y-axis. We're going to go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1. And again, we're going to now make a solid line because it is greater than or equal to. Draw my line here. And there's my two lines. Now, with this, we have to sketch the solution. Now, since we have two lines, we have to sketch each solution to both lines. We have 4 regions to choose from for our solution. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the y-intercept to help us here. So y is less than or equal to negative 2. You look at your y-intercept and what's less than? Below. So I'm going to make a little shade below the line, just like so. Then I'm going to take the second equation, and we got y is greater than or equal to 2. I'm going to look at that line and that y-intercept and everything above it. So I'm going to shade slightly above everything there, but I'm not going to shade the entire thing. What I'm now going to look is the two shades that I made and where they intersect. And they intersect in this little tiny region right here. Okay? So you're kind of going to do this like systems of equations where they intersect, and that is where you're going to shade the region. And so that little area right there on the tiny bottom corner is your solution. That's because the two shades converged and they intersect. Now we're going to look at problem 2. Notice that these two equations are pretty much the same thing, except the only slight difference is the inequality symbols. The slope, again, for the first equation is negative 1 over 1. And then you got your y-intercept of negative 2. Again, it's the same equation as in the last one. So we're going to go down to negative 2. We're going to make our points going down 1, right 1, and you're going to go up 1, left 1. And again, it's the same line. You can go up 1, left 1. Okay, so there's your line again, but this time it's a dashed line because it says greater than. So we're going to make a dashed line, make your best dashed line. It could be dotted. You can just put dots on the paper. Make the sub annoyed for a little bit. Put dots on the paper. Dot 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 dot. Anyway, gonna do the second equation. Slope of the second equation is -5/1, and then y-intercept is 2. Again, the same equation as the previous one. Again, you're going to plot it at 2. You're going to go down 5 and right 1. And again, look at your inequality symbol. It is a less than symbol, which means it is dashed. Make your dashed line. Again, make your best dashed line, or dotted, whatever. Okay, so I got my 2 lines. Now we have to figure out the solution. We have to figure out the shaded region. Again, these 4 areas is going to determine where the shaded region is. Again, we're going to use that y-intercept. So we're going to say y is greater than -2. So there's -2. And what is greater than -2? Everything above it. So you're going to shade slightly above that line. Okay, not the whole thing. Do not shade the whole thing. Then you're going to look at the second equation. Y is less than 2. So you're going to look at the second equation. What's less than 2? Everything below it. So I'm going to shade slightly below it. Okay. Now we need to figure out where they intersect again. There's my shade there. There's my shade there. They're intersecting in that region right here. And so I'm going to shade my region in this area there, in this top left corner. And there is the solution. Okay? So basically the idea is when you do the double shade just slightly that I shown you here, that will give you your solution. And so here's the idea. Both shaded regions, basically, I didn't write that down, I'm sorry guys. Both shaded regions that intersect is going to be the solution. So both shaded regions that intersect is the solution. Sorry I didn't write that very well, guys. Anyway, this concludes all the videos that you guys had to watch for the day that I'm gone. So if you have any questions, we will discuss them on Friday. And have a great day. Make sure you do this assignment. Thank you.